목소리하면 오네가이 데시마스. Second one, hands in the ribs, underneath the ribs, bend forward, move inward with your fingertips. And slightly move inwards with your hands. Left hand on the center, right hand on the heart. As you exhale, you put a little pressure on your left hand. As you re-inhale, you put a little pressure on the chest. As you exhale, you lean forward. As you inhale, back. Okay. Now change. and behind the head. Keep sitting straight up. Other side. Cross the fingers behind the back, straighten the arms and hands, and push upward a little bit. So that this part here is being opened. Okay. Change the seat. Okay. One leg straight, second leg bend, turn the upper body and lean forward. Other side. Okay. Back to Caesar. One leg is straight forward and you lean back. You can do it on your arms or you lay down on your elbows. Try to keep the knee on the floor. And other side. Okay. Like this, feet are in the air, and if possible grab the ankle of the upper leg with your hand. Yes, exactly. And try to balance on your side. And change. And lay down straight on the floor. Arms and legs as long as possible. Stretch the whole body. And then 4 times we raise head, arms and legs, trying to concentrate, to focus on the center part where we compress to raise arms and legs and head. Okay. Ich. Release. Ni. Release. San. Release. Young. Release. Roll over to one side. Hands and legs still straight. If possible, raise them from the floor. And the other side. Roll back and relax the neck. Sit up. And rotate the upper body one direction and then the other way. And change. Okay. Legs together, one knee bend, grab it and look to the rear. Change side. All right. Yes, both thumbs looking downward. Yeah, exactly. And change the side. Yeah, elbow low. Yes. Next one, look at your pinky finger. Yes, grab the thumb. Yep. And lower the whole case. Yes, looks right. A little closer.
You're frozen.
Better?
No, just on one, you're still on your back with your legs behind you.
Okay.
Maybe you have to refresh. Mine.
Better?
Yes. Yes.
Wonderful. Okay, for kotegaishi, yes. Exactly. And the other side. Yep. As you lower the arms, don't get too close with the hands towards the body. Keep a little distance between your hands and your stomach, your belly. All right, next one. Thumb looking downwards. Grab the thumb. Yes. And pinky towards forehead. Yes, exactly.
So that one.
Yeah. And change. Okay. Yeah. And the other side.
Was it somebody's birthday recently?
Once again.
Was it somebody's birthday recently? There's a 4-0.
Yep. Somebody's.
Somebody.
Last Sunday. Last Sunday.
Okay, all the best. Not the best time for a 40th party.
Yeah. Not the best time, but we had a party. We did it online. And it was up to 16 people at the same time, so it was quite lagging.
Yeah.
But it was fun. Yeah, you had to be creative for the 40th birthday. I don't explain this movement anymore. Yeah. Today everything feels stiff. I think it's because it's cold outside. Okay. Ich, I, sun, yun, go, roku, chi, hach, kyu, ju, and change. Ich, I, sun, yun, go, roku, shichi, hach, kyu, ju. Okay, inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, the fingertips look forward and the head is also looking forward as you go up. As you go down, let hang loose. Bend your knees a little bit and stand up. Yes, okay. One foot to the front, one to the rear, and stretch this part here by whipping up and down a little bit. Lean forward and lean backward. And change the side. Forward and backward. One more to the left. Forward, backward. Yes, very good. And last one. All right. Now the toes. Roll them up. Yes. Stamp on the floor. Stomp on the floor. Rotate. Backward. Shake it. And small kicks. And other side. Toes first. And stomp. Rotate. Other direction. Shake it. And kick. Okay. Relaxed swinging of the legs. We start on the one side. And other side. And first side again, as high as possible. 10 times. Hitch. Ni. San. Yan. Go. Roku. Nana. Hach. Q. Ju. Very good. Other side. Hitch. Ni. San. Yan. Go. Roku. Nana. Hach. Ju. Ju. Very good. Last kicking exercise. Raise the leg and kick forward slowly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Reach. Knee. Yan. Go. Other side. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Yan. Go. Very good. Hands on the hips. And left side, right side. Keep the upper body straight upwards. Don't lean to the side. Just raise the leg, left and right. Okay. Back and forward. To the side. Round in a square. Other direction. Back and forth. Triangles. And change. Run on the spot. All right. Seiza and relax. Some rolling, as you might have expected. Back and forward. Feet together, hands slightly on the knees. Not holding yourself, just in contact, and round shape of the back. Not touching the floor with your head. Very good. And one foot close, the other right up. Yes, and change when you're on the floor, other foot forward. Yes. Both feet close and forward. Yes. And we stand up. And we sit down. Two more. Very good. Ah. Okay. Are you all right?
Yep, just.
Then we try our backward rolling abilities. 1, 2, there we go. You do have a mat, do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Yes, very good. From my point of view, it looks better. You're less rolling on your arm and more on your shoulder.
That's on my arm a little bit more.
Yeah, this side is the less good one. Yes. Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
Across there. Not there. The previous one.
Here, less here. Yeah. I will roll backwards towards you one time so that you can see it from the rear. Okay? Once again. Yeah.
On my arm.
More on your arm. Remember,
Yeah.
when you do the rolling exercise, try to establish or try to find the same feeling as before when we did the strengthening exercise. When we lay down and did this, and the same compression in the core, you should have to keep compact as a ball when rolling backwards. So I keep the tension inside the center, not opening the body. Yeah, you changed sides. Yeah. Yep. In fact, the arm you put outside is completely relaxed. There is only tension at the beginning, but when I start rolling, I just drop it nearly. You see? There is no strength in it. Yeah. Okay, show me the same movement forward. If possible.
A little bit further back.
Yep.
No center.
Your head was not on the floor. That's the first main the main goal at the beginning. Yeah. It's it.
Didn't hit the ground then.
A little bit, but the starting is perfect. At the very end, you're drifting to a little bit to one side, but the way you start and you start the roll is not bad. That's okay. So from here, try to remember, keep the focus, check where you want to go, head to the side, and try to re-find immediately the spot you were looking at before you started rolling. Yeah.
Nearer.
Yeah, closer. Sometimes, as you can see, when I go down, I'm not only putting the shoulder down, but my rear leg, you can straighten the rear leg a little bit, so it could be easier to start. But it's not necessary. You can also do it keeping both legs bent. Yeah. Not bad. The roll is good, the direction is not ideal, but the roll is good.
The roll gets better, the direction needs to improve.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's also getting better when it's getting easier. When I don't have to think so much of where to put the hands and the feet and so on. Two more on each side, okay?
Okay. Inside much better.
Yeah, I think so too. Looks good. Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Basically on a mat, just going 10 meters off, but then this side rowing, I'm getting about half a meter off.
But don't lose hope. As one side gets better, the other side is improving too. As you can see, after a whole lifetime writing with your right hand, now your left hand is pretty good at writing too, no?
Actually, yes, it is.
Really?
I'm both hand.
You are both-handed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's rare.
I can draw with this hand,
Yeah,
and I write with this hand, but I can't draw with this hand.
interesting. My father's both-handed too, so it's the second person I know who's both-handed. Okay, I'm not.
I can draw with this hand.
So maybe then you're equally good or worse on both sides.
My handwriting is equally bad, to be honest.
Okay, what's next? Yeah, so we cannot do Shiko. I really wanted to do Shiko, but I'm not killing our knees. So let's get to the standing part. Just checking if you can see me quite well here. Yes. Okay, next one, the Koho Tendo Undo.
Just so you back again.
This one. Yeah. Starting position, hip broad stance, and then one foot. Start with your knees a little bent, not straightened. Yes, a little bent. Then one foot comes to the other and moves forward. The center is moving, and you get back to starting position. And other side. And back. And other side. And back. Remember the feeling to be pulled forward by the center. It's kind of, you can see it as an increasing mass. It's like energy being sent forward. Like, okay? Yeah. Our sensei in Ryushin always shouted out loud when he did it. He did like, but I cannot do this because maybe my neighbors will kill me therefore. Okay, all together. Ich. Ni. San. Yang. Lionel, are you still here? Okay. You are frozen, I'll kick you and you re-enter. Okay.
Sorry, my internet's a bit.
No problem.
I got to itch.
We will deal with these little problems. Okay. Ich. Ni. San. Yang. Go. Heels on the floor. Roku. Nana. Hutch. Q. Ju. Very good. Two sides. Ich. Ni. San.
Doesn't it? Have you ever made a mistake?
You start one foot to the front. Yes. Slide step forward. each, 180 degrees. Slide step forward, each, 180 degrees. Each, exactly. Each, 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 each. Very good. Try to coordinate the movement of when you're here. When the hands, the arms fall down, the energy is already shifting your body. Like, that's one movement. So, and here you're prepared on the weight is on the rear foot so that you can push and move forward. Okay? So after every 180 degree turn, here, the weight is on the rear foot to slide forward. Then I turn, weight is on the rear foot, slide forward. Okay. Are you ready for the 4 directions? Okay. We start left foot to the front. Okay. Slide step forward, each. 180 degrees. Slide step forward, each. 90 degrees to the left. Left foot forward, each. 180 degrees to the right. Right foot forward. 90 to the left, left foot forward. 180 to the right, right foot forward. Okay, that was the first part. Yeah, oh, you're gone. On your own, I watch. Just do it, I'll watch you.
To the right, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. It does not seem that you have any more big issues with it, so we go through the first and the second together, so we don't make a break in between, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Left foot to the front, we start. Pitch. Knee. San. Yan. Go. Roku. Nana. Hutch. You. Two. Twitch. Perfect.
Yep.
Once again.
One question.
Yep.
You say, so the first one, you stop there.
Yep.
And then when it's the second call, then it's, and you stop there for the next call. And then it's stop there for the next. At what point am I standing for, that's the end of the move.
Yes.
And then it's, for the next step, it's, and that's the end of the next move.
Exactly. Exactly. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep. So this is the end position, and then each, 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 each.
Let's use this one. Okay, good.
Okay. Once again.
Yeah.
We start right foot to the front to mix it.
Sorry, the right foot. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Ich. Ni. San. Yan. Go. Roku. Na. Hach. Kyu. Chu. Chuich. Ah, perfect.
And moving forward, good.
Very good, very good. Wanna do it on your own once again?
Okay.
Yeah.
Start with the left foot.
Okay. On your count, you count.
Oi, I can't do Japanese up today.
Count in English, doesn't matter.
1.
No, we could start a synchronized water sports team, or I don't know. Very good. Okay, next step. We directly move to the sabaki because it better fits because it's still a body movement. Okay, next one is one foot to the front. We start left foot to the front. And slide step forward, leading an energy outside to the side, or better, you move towards your hand. So it's nothing more or less than a slide step supported by the hand, imaginary redirecting an attack. Okay. So if normally you imagine someone attacking with ski, and you redirect the hand of the attacking ski of the punch outside of the line. Okay? The feet are, weight is on the back foot, slide step forward, weight is on the front foot. And you move back to the starting position. Each. Yes. And the hand you move, when you move towards the hand is moving towards your center. So yes, exactly. I don't know if you can see it. So from the side, it's like from here, I reach out and move towards. Reach out, move towards. Reach out, move towards. Okay? Yes. Remember the toes always looking in the same direction when you move forward. The rear foot toes also look where the face is looking, not outside. Now change the sides. Right foot to the front. Same idea. You reach out, redirect. Reach out, redirect. Reach out, redirect. What is it called? What is it called, this movement? Irimi. Iru means entering, and mi is body. So it's one of the basic principles of Aikido. you enter the body of your opponent. You take the place where he was before, so that he or she has to move around your center of action. Okay, and therefore, which is quite often if you blend an attack or you directly move into your opponent's position while you redirect it. So everything, the energy is bent outwards, is led outwards, but you take the place of center for the following movement. Okay, therefore irimi, entering the body. Okay, the next movement is irimi, the same we did now, and then we do tenkai or kaiten, which means shifting the hip. So it's again, you reach out and then you shift the hip. Exactly. Once again, you reach out and here I shift the hip. You can use the second arm too. So from reaching out, shifting the hip. Okay? Reach out, shift the hip. So basically it's a step forward and then turning the hip. Nothing more. Step forward, turn the hip. Step forward, turn the hip. Okay. I'll show you the feet a little more. Okay, the weight is on the rear foot. Slide step forward. Weight is on the rear foot. Okay? Yeah, exactly. Okay, all together.
Start with which foot?
Left foot to the front. And we always do it in one direction. So I do the movement and return to starting position. Do the movement and return to starting position. Ich. Ni. San. Yang. Go. Roku. Nana. Hutch. Q. Two. And other side, right foot to the front, same exercise. Yang. Go. Roku. Nana. Hutch. Q. Ju. Very good.
Got the balancing better at the end. Help out all of the foot. And then it's much easier to do that and then change the direction. Before I do too much on my front foot, and then you're sort of like forcing friction across the carpet or the floor.
For me, meanwhile, I think the exercises are a lot about balance, moving from the center and understanding where you have to put the weight on so that you can shift your hip freely. Because it only works if the weight is on the right foot, and then for the next movement you have to keep the weight also on the right foot, because otherwise it's impossible to do a slide step if your weight is on the front foot. And
that's what,
yeah.
That's towards the last end of the last section. I got the balancing much better.
Yeah.
Whereas in the first one, like too much weight here, and you sort of like
yeah.
dragging this one up.
Exactly, exactly. And that's of huge importance, because then you will find out where to put the weight and the balance during. If you do it with a partner, there is no change in the kind of body movement we do now. The only difference is something is attached to this movement, except you. There is someone else following this movement. If you don't change anything and you know where the balance is and you can keep it, you can do. This is for iriminage, for example. It's the entrance for iriminage. You remember? When you enter for iriminage, when the other one is attacking with shoman, stepping forward, and if you enter, it's exactly that. This, you go forward, here comes the shoman, and I shift my weight so that I can attach here to the partner. And the next thing is exactly what we do now. It's the whole tenkan. So you step back and move with your partner. But the entering movement is exactly 1, 2. Now I have the head. And then I move with the partner on. Okay, tell me.
Sorry?
Any question?
No, it's good.
Okay, then last of the 3 is Irimi Tenkan. It's now the combination of stepping, of entering movement and hip shift, rotating, pivoting movement. And now we start with a step. Shift the hip and place the front foot to the rear. Then we do the same in the other direction. We do a step, shift the hip, and put the front foot to the rear. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So from the side it's step, hip, step to the rear. Step forward, shift the hip, step to the rear. Don't lower and raise the hip. It's always on the same level. So don't jump in between. And therefore you have to already to start with the knees bent. Weight is on the rear foot. Shift the weight. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Use the arms. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Exactly. 1, 2, 3. At the end and at the beginning and the end, it's always hanmi. The position is basic Aikido stance. Exactly. Arms relaxed, then step forward.
1,
2. Yeah, exactly. And you imagine doing it on a line, on a straight line. Bum, 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 bum. And then you can try to skip the breaks in between. So less doing like a robot, but more fluent. In fact, it's not more than stepping forward, turning the hip, stepping forward, turning the hip. Without any special intention of where to step, it's stepping forward and turning. Walk and turn around. Också yame. Domo arigatou gozaimasu.